If you see one scorpion in your home, there's probably more where that came from. Arizona's harsh desert conditions have bred a ton of nasty little creatures that could end up being your neighbors, or worse, your roommates. Here's 10 of the most dangerous animals that live in Arizona in order of how much they terrify us. Number 10, the Sonoran desert toad. In some cartoons, licking toads becomes a catalyst for wacky hijinks, but if you lick the Sonoran desert toad, you probably won't have a good time. Also called the Colorado River toad, the poison secreted by these warty amphibians is known to cause seizures in dogs and cats and can even kill our furry little friends. Number 9, the Javelina. While they aren't exceedingly dangerous to humans, javelinas can be extremely aggressive towards dogs. These peccaries can show up in neighborhoods and have been reported to attack people out while they're walking their pets. If you spot one while on a walk, make loud noises and steer your fur baby the other way. Number 8, the kissing bug. Another name for these little guys is the assassin bug. They got this name because of their tendency to bite people while they're at their most vulnerable, in their sleep. And it could be hours before you notice the bite. These nasty little things carry a parasite that can give you Chagas disease, which can be life-threatening. Number 7, the Gila monster. Arizona's own miniature dragon. The Gila monster has a toxic bite. Its venom is about as toxic as some species of rattlesnake. Luckily, it doesn't produce enough of it to do much more harm than cause a ton of pain. It's best to just steer clear of these lizards because they're a protected species and it's against the law to kill, collect, or sell them. Black widow. No, not that black widow, though she is pretty dangerous. This creepy crawly is the most venomous spider in North America, but despite that, it's actually pretty rare for a healthy adult to die from a bite. Young children and the elderly are far more at risk of real injury from the black widow's neurotoxin. Number 5, the Arizona bark scorpion. If North America's most venomous spider sounded bad, how about North America's most venomous scorpion? The Arizona bark scorpion has an extremely painful sting that can cause an electrical jolt-like sensation. They can be found almost anywhere in Arizona, including in your home. Number 4, the Arizona coral snake. Coral snakes tend to be relatively shy and don't approach human habitats much. Even so, their venom is nothing to sneeze at. They have a powerful neurotoxin that requires large amounts of antivenom to remedy. Unfortunately, all that coral snake antivenom in the US expired due to the cost of production. Number 3, mountain lion. You definitely shouldn't aspire to be this guy.
I was able to finally get it onto the cat's neck, and then I stepped on its neck and then eventually was able to suffocate it.
Mountain lions, or cougars, are extremely uncommon in the Grand Canyon state, but just one of them has enough strength to take down a full-grown man. These fearsome felines have been spotted in the highlands of Flagstaff and the lowlands of Tucson. Number 2, the Mojave rattlesnake. One fact of Arizona life is we share our habitat with the most venomous rattlesnake in the world, the Mojave rattlesnake. According to the venomous reptiles of Western Hemisphere, severe bites can cause skeletal muscle weakness and respiratory failure. In one case, a 6-year-old boy needed 42 vials of antivenom just to stabilize him. Last but not least, number 1, the Africanized honeybee. Part science experiment, part agricultural innovation, the Africanized honeybee was created by a scientist in Brazil to bestow the honey production prowess of African bees to their docile European cousins. Instead, what happened was the hyper-aggressive nature of the African bees was passed down. Like a plot from a B-grade horror film, the little buggers escaped captivity and made their way north to the US. Killer bee headlines were all the rage in the 90s. Swarms of these bees can number in the thousands, and now they're so pervasive in the United States that experts say 100% of wild bee colonies in Arizona are Africanized. A study done by the Department of Health Services showed that bees, hornets, and wasps were connected to 6 deaths from the years 2006 to 2016. Now, as you can see, there's a number of dangerous encounters you can have with local wildlife in Arizona, from snakes to assassins. The Grand Canyon State has a little bit of everything.